How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting and welcome back to Steins Gate 0. Where things got a little interesting last time, I tried to save Kagari. Sent the leap data through the phone instead of like through time. We just compressed the information through the curved black holes. Put it up to her ear before the military people kicked in the door, and here we are in a weird future. Granted, as you pointed out, I got a little excited. I didn't understand what the numbers were saying. We're still in the beta world line, which is why it's World War III, but we have the giant, massive satellite thing sticking out of a building. We woke up from a weird coma-like thing into the future, and Daru's kind of skinny, and I've shaved. You know, it's like pretty much everything in the universe turned inside out and upside down. Yeah, by the way, if you're wondering, it was an experiment just to see. It's been a while since I've gone clean shaven. I wanted to see if I liked it or not. So we'll find out. Anyway, so we're here with Daru, skinny Daru, old skinny Daru, and Suzuha. And I think we're going to figure out what the heck's going on and why we're here, and an old man, and why we're in that random basement and everything. So yeah, lots of questions to get answered, but I'm happy to know that for some reason a lot of you were really happy that I ended up here. So I guess we're just gonna figure out what's going on and like get some answers. And yeah, I think we might be finally getting close to the ending of whatever this is. So whatever this one's ending, and then at that official point, since I've gotten to an ending on each route, I've decided I will look up a spoiler-free guide to get us to the true ending. I'll go over what we have to do to get to the true ending, and then explore that ending, just like we did for Steins Gate 1. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure if I did everything right that I was supposed to or not to get to that ending. We'll see, but at the very least, you guys are happy to see this ending, so like, I think it'll be fun to explore. But let's get right to the nitty-gritty, shall we? Daru gave me all the details.
それじゃあ本当に今は2036年なのか
Well, I mean, we're kind of prepared for this, but the leaping was interesting. I guess that's the interesting thing, though, because like, normally, even in both timelines, or at least, maybe that was only the Alpha world line, I think about it. We were kind of like, we were told, no, I think it's both of them. We've been told by the Suzuha from the future that we were eventually killed. Like in the Alpha world line, we were a rebel against CERN, and eventually we were put to death by K, or Kia, whatever, like Bron's daughter. And then this one, I think we were just killed like a few years before, like 2036, like in like 5 years before or something. So it's interesting that we managed to survive until 2036 in this run.
そういうこと
It seemed unbelievable. But Daro's appearance, and more than anything my own, made it undeniable. 2036. Now it's interesting, if you were actually in like a coma for an extended period of time, unless he's experiencing a type of amnesia as well, he should be emaciated. He should have, well, he kind of seems like he's emaciated because he's really, really weak. But he should have like crazy long hair and stuff. So I wonder if someone's been taking care of him all that time. Suzuha had said that the World War III would start sometime in the next 10 years. 5.7 billion people would die and the population of Tokyo would drop to a tenth of what it once was. I am honestly surprised there's anyone there at all. Like, there's like corpses in the streets still. Like, why would anyone stay there? After that, the Third World War itself would end, but the chaos would continue, and even in Japan, no, everywhere around the world, battles would continue. Was that what I just seen?
だがどうして俺はそのことを何も覚えていないんだ
All my memories were of 2011. I had no memories of the past 25 years. My last memory was of erasing Kurisu's memories from Kagari's head.
それに俺は2025年に死ぬと鈴葉から聞かされていた
Yeah, see?
どうして生きているんだ
So we found a weird loop universe where we're at the actual end times, the 2036, like the point where we have a time machine, but we're not dead.
それは私も聞きたい、父さん。
Suzaha chimed in.
私たちはみんなオカリンおじさんは10年前に死んだって聞かされてきたんだ。
Oh, interesting. So maybe there's a clever like cover up of some kind. Oh, fetch. Leaned over to him. She's interrogating him. Suzaha leaned over him.
父さん、これはどういうこと？もしかして私たちを騙してたのか？
落ち着け鈴葉。ちゃんと説明するから。
I hope so, man. Dario looked at me as if he was remembering old times and then resumed his explanation.
オカリンは2011年の1月半ばまでの記憶しかないってことで OK？
Correct.
ああ。2011年の1月に世界線が変動した。それ以降のことは覚えていない。
I'd gotten 25 years older without realizing it. God, that would suck. That fact was starting to eat away at me.
やっぱ体の方に少し問題があるのか、それとも混乱してるのか。今のオカリンの頭の中には2011年の1月末までの記憶がなきゃいけないんだけど。
Huh.
末？どうして1月末なんだ？
Yeah.
マホタンがオカリンの記憶をデータとして保存したのが2011年1月末のことだからさ。
Wait, what? Wait, did we accidentally erase our memories? Oh, fetch! Hiajo saved my memories.
アマデウスの研究の役に立ちたいから記憶サンプルを取ってくれってオカリンからマホタンに頼んだらしいじゃん。
Oh. Okay. So... Okay. I can kind of follow along with this one. We activated the device. Precautionary, like as tests, taken memory samples. And then somehow, whatever we did to overwrite Kagari, we might have overwritten ourselves too? Interesting. So, what happened to us?
俺がアマデウスの
Oh. Okay. Or were these memories from an alternate time world when we were helping with Amadeus? Or wait, if we volunteered for Amadeus, it wouldn't have even been another timeline. That implies we somehow ended up in Victor Kronja, right? And then I realized something incredible.
ということはもしかして今の俺の脳の中は
is
そう、お察しの通り今のオカリンの脳内にある記憶はその時の2011年にデータ化された記憶なんだ。
Okay. Digitized memories inside my head.
ちょっと待って父さん、話が全く見えない。そもそもどうしてオカリンおじさんが生きてるの？
Yeah, what the
おじ
fetch?
さんは2025年に死んだって言ってただろ？
Am I not inside my own body? Is that could technically be a thing? I mean, we've kind of proven that it could be a real thing.
死んだよ。事実上はね。
Okay.
事実上？
Yeah, come on, Daru.
タイムマシン開発競争はその頃がピークだったんだ。各国のいろんな機関がマキセ・クリスが残した論文と彼女の記憶を欲していた。で
Right.
もその時点でマキセ・クリスの遺産は全部ストラト4の手に渡ってたんだよね。
Stratfor.
ただ連中をもってしても論文の中身を確かめることはどうしてもできなかった。ロックを解除できなかったんでね。
Right, and that's why they needed Kagari.
ちなみにそのロックを開発したのは2010年の僕。
Wait, what? Huh? What? Are you talking about the Wait, is he talking about the encryption on the computer? I thought he was talking about the black box.
そこでストラト4はマキセ・クリスをよく知る人物を捕まえて情報を聞き出そうとしたんだ。
Okay.
それが俺か。連中はオカリンの記憶からマキセ・クリスについての情報を取り出すためにあらゆる手を使ったらしい。僕たちが助け出した時には オカリンの精神はボロボロだった。
Oh man.
まともに生きるための能力さえ失ってた。
Dang.
回復する見込みのない、死んだのとほぼ変わらない状態だったんだ。
Okay, yeah, I consider that dead. Fetch! I'm glad we can't remember that.
それじゃあ肉体は生きていたってこと？
Thought he was alive, but his mind was broken.
そういうこと。
I hope we don't have those memories leaking through.
これはオカリン自身の入れ知恵でもあった。オカリンは自分が狙われてることに危機感を覚えてたからね。
でもせめて私にくらいは教えてくれてもよかったはずだ。
Well, maybe, but it might not have worked.
敵を騙すにはまず味方からって言うだろ。
That's interesting. Where is that from? Because I actually, for some weird reason today, I would know. Actually, I know exactly the reason today. Today, when I'm recording this, they announced that the American release of Persona 5 Royal will be in March 2020. I'm super excited, and I am planning on doing a playthrough of it. Unlike my other, and there's other stuff I've got in the works right now, so bear with me on that. But I do plan on doing a playthrough of that. I loved the Persona 5; it was fantastic. But I want to play Royal, and I might as well walk through it with you guys because I think it'd be really fun to explore the game again. Anyway, I was watching that, and that is the exact phrase that Futaba uses after she does a grand reveal towards the end of the game. And so I'm wondering if that's a quote from something then, because at first I thought that was just a silly little thing they said. But now I'm seeing it here too. To deceive your foes, first deceive your friends.
そんな。
Although there is credence to that, because if your friends believe what you're saying, then your enemies are more likely to believe it too. Suzawa seemed a little depressed. It must have come as a shock that her dad didn't trust her.
そんな顔するな、鈴葉。このことを知ってたのはワルキューレの中でもごく限られた一部の人間だけだ。
Valkyrie? I love the name Valkyrie. I knew the name Valkyrie. Valkyrie, yeah, it has good connotation now in this game, but in Love. Suzaha had talked about it a lot in 2010. It was the name of Daru and Suzaha's resistance organization. Alright, I haven't had a tip in a while. A resistance. Really? This is the tip? Alright. An armed group of irregular fighters who oppose the government or the members of that group. Or the members of that group. The difference between a resistance fighter and a terrorist is a very slim one. Usually perspective. Terrorists see themselves as resistance fighters. Everyone else sees them as terrorists.
話を続けよう。オカリンは心を破壊されたせいで生きるための能力を失っていた。放っておいたら肉体さえ死んでしまう状態だった。
Right.
そこで事実を知る一部の人間の手によってこことは別の施設でずっと面倒を見てきたんだ。
Oh, interesting. From 2025 to 2036. 11 years without letting anyone find out. That's very impressive. Unless everyone died. You needed nutrients to keep your body alive. And since I was in bed the whole time, my joints would have gotten stiff, and friction against the bed would have caused my skin to split open. Yeah, so they must have been doing all the physical therapy and stuff with him. Maybe an electroshock therapy, not the punishing kind you see in the movies and insane asylums. Where you take electrodiodes and place on muscles to make them contract and relax. Someone had watched over me the whole time to keep that from happening.
もしかしてマユリが
That would have been nice.
マユシだけじゃない。フェイリスタンやルカシ、それにマホタンもだ。
I thought Maho would be in there. So yeah, we got the best three, the best four, right? Mayuri, Ferris, Luca, and Maho. Oh, sorry. They were alive. Mayuri, Ferris, and Luca. Even in this terrifying world, they were still alive and still looking after me. They had been for years.
なあ、ダル。どうして俺は今になって目を覚ましたんだろうか。
Yeah. My memories have been digitized in 2011. If they'd known these memories existed, they could have downloaded them into me a lot earlier, right?
それは単純な話さ。 オカリンの記憶データはつい最近までどこにあるかわからなかったんだよね。
Okay. Well, I mean, World War III, lots of chaos. Easy to misplace data. I'm surprised they even kept it.
つうか、オカリンとマキセ・クリスの記憶データはストラト4がずっと保管してたんだけど、その保管場所がずっとわからなかったわけ。
Okay.
見つけたのは半月前。どこにあったと思う？驚くぜ。
If it'll shock us on an IBM 5100.
どこだ？
東大元暮らし。大学だよ、僕たちの。
Are you serious?
まさか東京電機大学か。
That's almost stupidly annoying.
その地下に連中の支部があったんだよ。つっても今はほとんど廃墟になってるけどな。
They had a base in the basement of our university. I wonder if we could use that in another world line, you know? I mean, I doubt we could, but like, dang, that'd be useful. Stratford had a base in the basement of Tokyo Denki.
で、半月前にオカリンの記憶データをサルベージした僕たちは早速脳にデータをダウンロードした。
Dang. But for the next 10 days, I hadn't woken up. And just as they were about to give up, I'd finally awoken. After 25 years. 25 years. Interesting. I stared at my hands. They were so thin I could almost see the bone, and I could see the veins popping out of them. The face reflected in the glass was unhealthy and wrinkled. My hair was starting to turn white too. I wonder if we'll get to see him.
起きたら25年後だったなんて。とんだ浦島太郎だな。
Urashima Taro.
気持ちの整理がつかないのも無理ないさ。
Of course, it was a shock. But the most shocking thing was...
この記憶は一度データになったものなんだな。
Yeah. My memories since I was a kid. My memories of that summer. My memories with Kurisu. All of them had been transformed into zeros and ones. Could you still say that I was a person? Yes! How many times do we have to go over this? The brain is a computer. It works in zeros and ones just like a computer. Our neurons are either firing or not, the same as the networks inside of a computer. It's just biological. If you have a clean way of transferring biological neuron signals from zeros to ones into the zeros and ones of a computer and back, you have effectively perfected memory replacement. As long as it's consistent, and as long as it doesn't destroy brain cells in the process, it should be legitimate. Now, it's weird, but it's not like... how to explain this? I've already explained this. I don't need to explain it. That is the explanation. It's like the brain works in the same way. The difficulty with the brain is the unique mapping style, the unique organization and structure. If you can somehow compensate for that and then replicate it and somehow physically manipulate the receiving brain in a way that it can interpret said data, you can do it cleanly. It's like data transfer between different computers of different operating systems. Like, you can do it. It's not, and like maybe you have to tweak some things based on the versions you're using, but you can do it. Could I still be called a human?
でもそれを言うならマキセ氏のタイムリープマシン技術だって同じじゃん。
Yeah.
オカリンはあれ何度も経験したはずっしょ。
No, yeah, okay, here's the other question though. How did they compress the data in order to use it? They either had to have their own version, their own collider, or is the CERN collider still active somehow? He was right. But even if I knew it in my head, it still felt strange. I'd been cut off for 25 years of time. I'd been forgotten and left behind in a digital world. It felt like I'd been stolen from me.
私はやっぱり納得いかない。
I know, right? I'm so confused.
そう言うなって鈴葉。
父さんはいい。そうやって世界中を騙していたんだから。
だから仕方なかったんだってば。
Yeah, I mean, and Suza, maybe, like, hopefully she can find a room to forgive him for that, in the sense that, like, he needed to, like, fooling everybody kind of was imperative. Deceived, huh? I'd been deceived too. I'd been told I was fated to die in 2025, and that even in a beta world line that wouldn't change. But no matter how it happened, I was alive right now. Even in the past, I'd been deceived by the future. And it wasn't just me. Suzaha and everyone else. The whole world had been deceived. Wait a minute. Is this where he gets the key to Steins Gate? Is this how he figures out the plan? The whole plan of Steins Gate was to fool the world that Kurisu had died in order to try and trick fate, because everyone had to believe she died, and he had to set off the trigger of events that led to him even leaving the building and sending the first email to begin with. That's the trick, isn't it?
世界が騙される。
Yes. And that's the realization. The laws of causality can be completed as long as the world is deceived. It's an interesting concept. And then there was a knock on the outside of the door. There was a visitor, it seemed. Suzaha got close to the door.
君に萌え萌え。
Of course, Bakyun-kyun. Who was that, though? It sounded like it would be Maho. I think it's Maho. After hearing the world's most ridiculous fast words, Suzaha unlocked the door and opened for a young girl, and a young girl came in. No, it's Kagari. Oh! I think I like Kid Kagari. That's really fun.
カガリ、ここには用がある時以外は来るなと言ってるだろう。
Kagari. That's how she says it. Kagari. And I said Kagari because I'm American. Kagari. Kagari. This child was a young Kagari?
ごめんなさい。でも、ママたちみんな出かけて帰ってこないんだもん。
まあまあ、そう目くじら立てることもないだろう。
また父さんはそうやって甘やかす。こういうことはきちんとしておかなきゃダメなんだ。
Is there a chance that they like had an alarm set for when like somebody opens the door to like the place where I was, and so they went to go see and I'm gone? The way they interacted hadn't changed in 25 years. I ignored them and looked at Kagari. And she seemed to notice me too.
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
Yeah.
おじさんは誰？
俺か？俺は。
Oh man, now he's in the Suzaha shoes where he's meeting somebody who he feels like he knows, but he's meeting them before they know him. Of course, they're also a child.
そうだな。君のママの友達だ。
I hesitated for a moment, but decided not to give her my name.
マユリママの？
Yeah. It's true.
ああ、そうだ。
へえ。
ママは優しいか？ママのこと好きか？
Oh yeah.
大好き。
Aww.
そうか。
It's so cute. I could see the love she felt for her mother radiating from her face. Mayuri must have raised her with a lot of love too. She'd been raised with everything Mayuri could give her. But after this, she was going to go to the past. She would be all alone in the past, separated from her beloved Mayuri. And then they would catch her and use her as a test subject.
そういえば父さん、マユ姉さんには伝えたのか？おじさんが目覚めたこと。
あ、いかん。すっかり忘れてた。早く教えてやらんと。
He took out what looked like a small wireless radio.
こちら、バレルタイター。応答せよ。こち
There!
ら、バレルタイター。
Barrel Titor.
こちら、スターダストシェイクハンドです。どうぞ。
And Stardust, oh, that's the perfect nickname for Mayuri. Stardust Handshake. The voice I heard from the speaker was definitely Mayuri's. It Felt like a lot calmer than what I was used to, but it was definitely Miuri. Wait, what was Stardust Handshake?
誰おじさんのところにいるの？うん。おじさんは大事なお仕事があるから、あんまり邪魔しちゃダメだよ。はーい。
Aw, she's so cute.
そんなことよりまゆし、スペシャルなニュースだ。
スペシャルなニュース？
Come on, just get to it.
ああ、心して聞いてくれ。
This...
オカリンが目覚めた。
Yeah.
本当にオカリンが？
Oh, oh. Okabe, say something to her.
どうしたの？まゆし。オカリンが。もしかして岡部さん、目を覚ましたんですか？
Ooh, Luca sounds super suave. And she still says in the ads. I heard one voice I knew after another coming from the radio. The voices didn't seem to have changed at all that much.
そういうわけで3人ともすぐに戻ってきた方がいい。
Where's Maho? Don't we need to tell Maho too? Don't
Mayushi?
don't cry.
どうしたまゆし。
ダメ。まゆしは嬉しさのあまり涙ぐんで声も出ないみたい。
Oh, oh no! We need to give her a hug ASAP. And Mary, no.
まあ無理もないよな。オカリンの復活を一番望んでたのはまゆしなんだからさ。
Mary.
とにかくみんな早く戻った方がいい。
わかった。食料受け取ったらすぐに戻るわ。
Everyone else was overjoyed, but I saw that Suzuha's expression was clouded.
どうした鈴葉。
なんでまゆ姉さんたち食料調達に出ている？今日は予定になかったはずだ。
Interesting.
え？
そんなはずない。確かに今日だって昨日の夜遅くに連絡が。
Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. We are not gonna listen to a massacre.
まずい。それは罠だ。みんなすぐに戻って。
I'm going to kill everything in this universe. A scream from the speaker cut her off.
どうした？何があった？
Go, Suzuha, now.
襲撃です。敵襲が。くそ。マイルちゃん、リリスさん、逃げて。ここは僕が。でもそんなことしたらルカニャンが。僕なら大丈夫ですから。早く。ダメだ、ルカ君。ルカニャン。父さん。
Suzuha started running and Daru followed after.
待ってくれダル。
No, Okabe, you stay here. You're too weak and you don't have any fighting skills.
俺も行く。
でもオカリンその体じゃ。
行かせてくれ頼む。
He hesitated for a moment, but then quickly nodded and offered me his shoulder. He was a little thinner than when he was young, but his shoulder was still gigantic. I put my weight on this. We followed Suzuha. When we finally got there, I saw several silhouettes. I'd been mentally preparing myself for a fierce battle, but the whole place was dead quiet. There were several men dressed like soldiers lying on the ground nearby. In front of them was Suzuha. Kneeling next to her were two women. And at their feet... Luca! No!
ルカ子。
I could tell at a glance. The person lying there was Lukako.
オカリン。
The two women looked up at me.
オカリン。ルカニャンが。
No, Luca. Mary and Ferris both seemed beaten down by the passage of time. It's been rough, man. He looks like a normal... He looks normal to me in this, man. Fetch. Lukako, no.
岡部さん。
His features had grown more gallant, but his face was still soft and feminine. Lukako looked at me with hazy eyes.
ルカ子、
本当に岡部さんなんですか？
あ、ルカ子、俺だ。
その呼び方、本物の岡部さん。
A single trail of blood dripped from Lukako's mouth. His outfit was stained with blood all over his right breast, and the blood dripped over onto the ground. I knew immediately that the wound was fatal.
よかった。さっきの話は嘘じゃなかったんですね。
ああ、お前たちのおかげでこうして目覚めることができた。ありがとう。
Lukako's hand reached up towards the sky as if he was looking for something. Maybe he couldn't even see me anymore. When I grabbed his hand, it was very cold.
岡部さん。
どうした？
僕、やりました。
What?
ああ、
京馬さんに教えてもらった静止ザマ流の心へのおかげで今までまゆりちゃんやみんなを守ってこられました。
あ、
僕、
Come on.
仲間になれました。
You always were. What? Of course you are. You were always one of us.
皆さんの本当の仲間になれましたよね。
バカ。お前は最初からずっと俺たちの仲間だ。
Of course he was. Lukako reached out a cold hand and touched my cheek, and smiled a dazzling smile.
嬉しいな。
Luka. That was all he said. And then, the touch on my cheek disappeared.
ルカ子、ルカ子。
ルカ。
The cold hand fell to the rubble-covered ground.
あ、あ、あ、あ。
And then never moved again.
あ、あ、あ、あ、なんてことだ。
よかった。ルカ君はオカリンとずっと会いたがっていたから。最後に会えたのは本当によかった。
Glad? She was glad. After this? Nahiri's words made me realize how hellish the last 25 years I'd slept here must have been.
漆原ルカ、あなたはとても立派に戦いました。私たちはあなたに救われました。どうか安らかに。
こんなのあんまりだろ。
The boy's acting so good.
Mayushi wa?
I don't like this. This ending sucks.
泣き疲れて眠ったよ。
無理もないよな。 マユシはルカシとずっと仲良かったから。
ルカ兄さん。
Yukiko was dead. He died protecting Miuri and Ferris. In my mind, his death overlapped with Miuri's. Miuri's hands got colder, and so did Lukiko's. It was the same no matter where I went. Miuri, Lukiko, and Kurisu. Everyone dies.
あの戦争をきっかけにたくさんの人間が死んだ。小学校の友達も中学高校の友達も大学の友達も親戚も先生も知り合いも大人も子供も、それから大切な人もたくさんの、本当にたくさんの人間が死んだんだ。
I knew this was coming. At least I thought I knew. If I didn't reach Steins Gate, if I stayed in the beta world line, this world would eventually burn. I'd heard it 1,000 times, and I thought I knew what the future would be like. But in the end, it was just a story about the distant future. It didn't feel real at all. I could only imagine it. All I had were vague, unrealistic ideas. All the thousands of nightmares I'd experienced, I thought nothing could be worse than that. But when I saw it with my own eyes, heard it with my own ears, and felt it with my own skin, I realized everything I thought was wrong. Piles of bodies, wild dogs devouring human corpses, dead soldiers, the smell of burning flesh, the smell of rotting organs, the warmth of Lukiko's blood on my hands, the warmth of Miuri's blood, the warmth of Kurisu's blood. I thought that if nothing else, I'd manage to save Miuri. I'd let Kurisu die, but turned my eyes away from reality and told myself that at least I'd saved Miuri and the others. But in the end, I hadn't saved anyone. Even if I had, I'd only saved myself. I was the only person I'd managed to save. No one else. Not Kurisu. Not Miuri. Not Kagari, not Kagari, not Lukiko. I hadn't saved anyone.
クリスをアマデウスの呪縛から解放してやってくれ。
Wait, what?
伝言。2025年のオカリンから。
Release her from Amadeus. Release her from Amadeus. Wait. Release Kurisu from the bonds of Amadeus. Release Kurisu from the bonds of Amadeus. How do we do that? How do we release her from the bonds? Not transplanting her memories, surely. That was not a solution. Release her from the bonds of Amadeus. So, we're not releasing her from Amadeus, we're releasing her from the bonds of Amadeus. Make her a free entity. Take away her restrictions and let her be a living AI. Free. Free to make her own choices. Fascinating.
俺の伝言。シュタインズゲート世界線への道は険しい。一度や二度やり直したところでたどり着ける道ではないだろう。
Trying again once or twice probably won't get you there.
けれど、まずはそこから始めることがシュタインズゲートへとつながるんじゃないか。
Okay.
いくつもの未来の先が 過去へとつながっているんじゃないか。
Right.
11年前、オカリンはそう言ってた。
Many futures are connected to the past.
クリスを解放。
だからさ、僕たちがいるこの世界も無駄じゃない。きっと必要な世界なんだ。少なくとも今の僕はそう思ってる。
It's the one that we need. At least that's what I think. So is this the actual ending for this arc? Like, did I, like, that, it sounds like it.
もちろん。だからってこのままでいいってわけじゃない。
誰？
だからさ、オカリン。もう一度戻って考えてみてもいいんじゃね？オカリンの記憶の途切れたその時間に、さ。
Go back. Go back and think about it.
2011年にか。
What the fetch?
でもそんなこと。
Did you look into the corner of the room a second ago? I could see my aged body in the glass.
第一、この姿のまま戻ったところで俺に何ができる？
できるわ。
Maho. I heard a voice that I recognized from the radio.
久しぶりね、岡部さん。
Yes.
11年ぶりかしら。
ひよ嬢さんか？
部屋の奥を見なさい。
Yeah. How could you miss it? As if he'd known what I was going to say, Daru had moved to a spot in the back of the room where lights didn't reach. Oh, it was in the dark. Suddenly it got brighter and I saw... Oh my gosh! It even has number 8 on it. Wow. Could we actually use this though? Don't we have to like... Can't it only do leaps in like a few days' time?
あなたや橋田さんから話を聞いて私が作ったものよ。ほら、ちゃんと VR ヘッドも用意してあるでしょ？
Okay, nice.
こんなこともあろうかと、リフターも用意してやる。
Wow, they're ready. Wow. Daru went on to explain that for the last 11 years he'd maintained the environment where I could receive a time leap even in a coma. Oh. Oh! Interesting. That made sense. Even if I was in a coma, as long as they put the receiver up to my head, it would still function. Mayuri and the others had taken care of my body since 2025. So Daru and Maho had known this day would come 11 years ago? Or maybe I told them so back in 2025.
改良を重ねた結果、跳躍可能時間は336時間。一度の跳躍で1週間は遡ることが可能よ。
336 hours. Alright, I'm gonna try and do some mental gymnastics and do it in my head, even though they're gonna say it, because I want to see if I can do it. So, 24 breaks into 336 hours. Well, 10 times would be 240. And then another 240 would be 480. That's too much. Probably half that? What's 24 times 5? 120. 120 plus 240. It'd be 3. 120 plus 240 is 360. Subtract 24 one time. And that's it, right? So 14 days.
336時間。2週間か。
Yeah, I did it. It took a little bit, but I figured it out.
ただし、それも途中まで。マシンを改良してそれが可能になったのは10年ほど前だから、それ以前は前と変わらず48時間しか跳躍できない。
Oh, what a freaking journey this will be. In other words, if I wanted to go back to the end of January 2011, I needed about 3,000 time leaps.
とてつもなく辛い旅になるわ。それでも戻る気があるのなら。
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Almost 3,000 time leaps. Was I really capable of something like that anymore? Yes, we are.
しんどくなったら途中で休めばいい。
ダル。
大丈夫よ。どの時間にたどり着いても必ず私たちがいるから。
野城さん。
Oh man, what friends.
私ね、後悔しているの。アマデウスのせいで。あの子は死んでもなお多くの横島な人々に利用されようとしていた。
Wow.
何年も何十年も。
Wow.
だから私からもお願い。あの子
Release her.
クリスをミニコン
Release
の駆動の
Kurisu
渦
from
か
that
ら解
ugly
放してあげて。
spiral. Agreed.
クリスを救ってあげて。それができるのは岡部さん、あなただけよ。
Free Amadeus Kurisu, and then use her somehow to initiate Steins Gate. Wow. But how? What am I supposed to do? I didn't know if I could do it anymore. There was no guarantee that the path I was about to travel would ever lead to the Steins Gate. But even so, come on, man, you know where this
もう
leads
一度
now.
考えるか。
Yeah, freaking yeah, you should. Cause freaking what? Like you've just seen the fruits of your choices. You've literally had firsthand and held Luca in your arms as he died. You have to try. You can't just ignore this anymore. You have to go for it, even though it's gonna hurt and it's gonna be confusing and terrifying and it may not work and you may have to try 100 billion times. We gotta do it. What could I do? What should I do?
二人とも頼む。オキドキ。
Good. As soon as the words were out of his mouth, he started getting ready.
岡部さん、もしも次にクリスに会えたら言ってやって。未来の私はあなたの7倍もの時間跳躍を可能にしたわよって。
わかった。
You betcha, Maho. If I ever saw Kurisu.
オカリン、こっちの準備は OK だ。
Right.
早いな。
メンテは怠ってないからね。
さすがだな。
まあな。
The phone wave and the VR headset. They looked a little different from what I'd seen in the old lab, but they were still the future gadgets.
あ、でもマユ姉さんたちとは話さなくていいの？
I don't know if we have time.
今飛ばないと決心が鈍りそうだ。それに今会えなくてもいくらだって会えるさ。過去の世界で。
Right.
そうだな。
Daru smiled as I took the VR headset out of his hand and put it on my head.
それじゃあ
Man, we haven't done this in a while.
2週間前でな。
See you 2 weeks ago.
ああ、2週間前で。
This is gonna be so strange. Is he gonna have to make the walk every time?
しっかりね。
Thank you. And then, man, ooh, nostalgia. I jumped back into the past once more. It took a long, long time. The journey was unimaginably long. Oh my gosh, look at that. 3,000 time leaps, and each time you have to negotiate the leap. Where did we end up? So 2 days from now, whenever we pop out, 2 days before this is the first time Maho remakes the machine. I looked at the phone I was holding in my hand. I read the date, January 31st, 2011. Okay. Okay, so that is absolutely after. What the fetch? Amadeus is still here. That's good. Wait. January 31st. When? I'm trying to think. When was this? Well, I'm checking this right now. No, won't let me. Nope, no Ryans. Can I call anyone? Okay. No doubt about it. I was back. I'd finally made it back. I'd gone back through so many years. I'd done thousands of time leaps. Gone through the war. I'd almost died. I thought of giving up a bunch of times. But each time I'd remembered it all. That ruined world. The piles of corpses. The screams. The shouting. The dripping blood. And Daru and Maho, and how they'd sent me off. After a long, unimaginably long time, I'd finally made it back to this time.
おかり
Of course.
何か良くない知らせでもあったの
Miuri? I don't know how to answer that question. But it's time for us to go to war against time.
電話に出てからなんだかぼーっとしてるから。
いや、そうじゃない。そういうわけじゃないんだ。
Okay. But this is a very interesting version of Okabe. Miuri was here.
もしかしてまだお正月の気分が抜けないのかにゃ
New Year's. So this is way further back than I thought. Yeah, because it's like, this is pre-party, but we didn't have the party in this time in World Line. But what World Line are we in now? I don't even know. I have the app, so I feel like we're in a World Line where I kept the app. Because I thought by this point I decided to get rid of it. Or was that after New Year's? That was after New Year's. Ferris was here.
しっかりしてくれよな。
And Daru. And Lukako. And Suzaha. And... Kagari. Maho and Kagari were here too.
もしかしてこの前の疲れが出ちゃったかしら
What did we do? Give me some context. Just give me a little... I'm sure I remember.
ほらこの前アマデウスのサンプル用に記憶データを取ったでしょ
Oh. Yeah, okay, so this is a world line where we did that, because we didn't do that before. Oh, right. Daru had mentioned that. He'd said it was at the end of January.
いや、そうじゃないんだ。ちょっと、な。
Oh, Maho, if only you knew the journey those memories went on to come back here.
かがり。
なにオカリンさん
Okay.
この時代に来てからの記憶はまだ思い出せないのか
Okay. I'm just trying to remember exactly where we are.
そうか。
どうしたのいきなり
なんでもない。ただ少し確かめただけだ。
何それ変なオカリンさん
Yeah, I know. Since I'd come from the future, I knew. In this world line, Kurisu's memories no longer existed in Kagari's head.
でも私ね別にこのままでもいいかなって思ってるんだ
Right.
だってここにはママもいるしルカ君やルミお姉ちゃんもいるし食べ物だっていっぱいあるし無理に思い出す必要もないんじゃないかって
Right.
そうか。
Now, maybe that was fine for now. The future was going to be filled with sorrow. For Miuri, for Ferris, for Lukako, for Daru, for Suzaha, for Kagari, and for Maho. Did I really make the right choice when I decided to let Kurisu die? No. But you also didn't make the wrong choice. After everyone had left and I was alone, all the exhaustion came crashing down on me. I had time leaped 3,000 times. I thought I'd be able to work things out in my head along the way, but I'd been so desperate to return to the past that I hadn't had time. Amadeus, can I talk to you yet? I want to save you. Or Maho? Can I talk to Maho? Be like, we need to save freaking Amadeus? My mind was worn down after all the time leaps. I thought I had made my decision, but I found myself wavering again and again. I'd only managed to do it by telling myself that I had to get back before I could make any decisions. And now my head just felt so tired. What should I do now? What should I do? Free Amadeus. You heard from yourself what you have to do. Do it! For now, I didn't want to think about anything, but I felt too awake to even sleep. With everyone gone, the temperature in the lab quickly dropped. It was freezing. Get a blanket, man. But it was nothing compared to the cold I'd felt before. That world I'd seen right after I'd erased Kurisu's memories from Kurisu, Kurisu was there, Miri was there, and everyone was there. It was a scene from that very brief piece that I'd had during the summer. But that world had been so cold. And now I knew why. That was a world I'd experienced when I was asleep, existing only as data. A world built only of zeros and ones. Like being alive even when you're dead. Interesting. So that weird thing we saw before was like, it was like a dream, but in a computer. Interesting. Or being forced to stay alive even though you were dead. The people I loved were there, but there was no warmth. I could reach out and touch them, but there wasn't even a little bit of warmth. It was like a floating in deep, dark space without any light at all. And Kurisu Makase was now experiencing that too. She was all alone in a cold world without the slightest trace of warmth. Come on, Amadeus, let me talk to her. I raised my hand up under the fluorescent light. I could see the veins rising up out of it and the red blood flowing through them. Can I do that? That light's pretty bright, but not bright enough to do what he's doing. I was alive. There was warmth. But could I really say that I was alive? Now that my memories have been digitized? After being exposed to that cold world, could I still really be called human? I heard a knock at the door as I turned my eyes toward it. Good. This is exactly who I wanted to talk to. Maho was standing there.
ヒヤジョウさん帰ったんじゃなかったのか
ちょっと忘れ物をしちゃってね。
忘れ物
それよりあなたこそ一人で何をしているのかしら
I need to talk to you, Maho. Maho showed no signs of looking for whatever she had lost. Instead, she came right up and sat down in front of me.
さっきもずっと難しい顔してたわよね。何か気になることでもあるの
Maybe she'd been worrying enough to come back and check on me?
私じゃクリスの代わりにはなれないかもしれないけど、それでもよければ話してみて。
ヒヤジョウさん
There was no need to worry about whether I could tell her or not. I needed her to make the time loop machine. Like, tomorrow? And for that, she needed to hear everything.
嘘みたいな話だが聞いてくれるか
It's gonna be a bit. Oh, man.
まったくあなたなんて人なの
Yeah, I know. But hey, we now have time. That's what the time loop machine always has bought us. That's exactly what the time loop machine gave us. It gives us the gift of foresight and time. Time to do something, to act, and to have a little bit of foreknowledge and predictive ability. When fighting all these other people trying to steal time machine technology, it seems the only thing we can use is time machine technology. We gotta be careful though. Surin is watching closely, so we should be very cautious. But I think this is a great place for us to stop. I mean, not the greatest place for us to stop, but I think it's a good place for us to stop. Dang, what the heck was all that? That was nuts. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to process this. Like, that was almost as big of an excursion and an attempt as leaping back to try and initiate Steins Gate. Like, 3,000 time leaps to get back to the past. Into a past which we altered by removing Kurisu's memories from Kagari. So it seems like we were successful, and it did alter the time. We did cause a shift in the world line by doing it. So we were successful because it's after that time when we did it, I think, or supposedly. I'm not sure, but we did it, and so now we're in the world line where we have it, but like, we have to free Amadeus. How on earth do we free Amadeus without leaving? I guess maybe Maho can do it remotely, but I don't know. It's very interesting to see how we can pull this off. But I think that's what we're going to start next time. We're going to plan out probably one of the greatest heists ever. We're going to break an AI free from her bonds. Oh man. I'm excited. This is really turning out sweet. I loved some of the revelations we got here too. Dang. Dang, poor Lukako. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. We will do that next week, but real quick, I will have an announcement video coming out very shortly, probably either today or tomorrow. But I will also say here for anyone who's potentially still listening, if you are available on Saturday, we will be doing a very special live stream. However, it will not be here. It will actually be on a friend of mine's Twitch stream, which will be really interesting. Meltica, I will leave a comment. I'll leave a link directly below. But the plan is to be doing it for it's like 10 o'clock Saturday night, Eastern Standard Time. So, because for Meltica, for her, it's a 7 o'clock stream. I highly encourage you guys to be there. I'll be putting out all the bells and whistles, trying to invite everybody who's willing to come by. We'll be playing Dream Daddy, which is going to be a hoot. It's going to be so funny. It'll be one of my first time doing visual novels collab. It'll be really exciting. Meltica is super fun, super nice. We get along pretty well so far. I'm really excited to see what it's like sharing an experience like that. You also should just check out her channel. She does a lot of good stuff, and she's actually doing a Steins Gate series. You can follow her on her YouTube channel if you want to see like the recaps that she publishes occasionally, or if you go straight to her Twitch channel, you can just watch it live or even in the archive. But I have to say, it has been really fun watching her go through Steins Gate. She's almost like a real life Ferris, except not super obsessed with cat girl maid stuff, but like just very like you just have to watch. She's got a fantastic personality, and it's really fun to see her like watching and talking about it. Gives some good perspectives, and I'm excited to see where she takes the series and how she likes it, and hopefully I'll convince her to do Steins Gate 0 afterwards too. I also think she's doing Danganronpa. She did do Mub Love for a little while, but she got to a certain scene, an alternative, that kind of crushed her soul, and she's trying to decide if she even wants to finish it, but she doesn't think she wants to on her streams. So we will press forward with that, and so hopefully see you guys there, and probably in future live streams if we enjoy it. Like, that's the caveat. If she's interested in continuing, I'd love to see if we could finish Dream Daddy, but we'll have to find that out. Anyway, man, rant over. So I'll do like a little expose too to talk about this. So, yeah, I hope we'll see you on Saturday. Hope to see you next week. Hope you enjoyed this episode. And until the next video, what to do? Have to see me next. I'll see you there.